So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Kansas City. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. Tight end going in motion here. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy.
Check that.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Check, Panther.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Kayvon Thibodeau with the stop. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. They bring the tight end in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, KC.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Driver's right side this time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Now, faking the give. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Ready up.
They'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Down inside the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First and goal.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. That big-time throw, they got a shot now with first and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Shot right.
And he'll take it on in. Oldman2day, touchdown Chiefs. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this looks like a completely different offense from a week ago. They just couldn't get anything going. Their self-inflicted penalties, the opposing team really had their way with them, but they looked really sharp. They had a great opening script. They executed it to perfection, and then not only to sustain possession, Mike, but so important nowadays is to win those possessions in the red zone and come away with 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5.
Return team. Automatic first down. Black Ultra down. 50 green. Check 2. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a second down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Quick hitting slant there, and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Set hut. 45. White. Set hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
That's a gain of 8.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Brought in by Chris Olave. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand?
Still first down. Here, trail, yellow. Yellow, 22. Green jack. Field, black. Cut.
He'll look to throw. And he just does the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Blue 32. Blue green. Edo blue. Ready.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Blue striker. Red 38. Smash red. White, white. Strike, strike.
And that is incomplete. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him. So step aside. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. He's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked second in the NFL. Travel start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Room to run past the 30. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down. They'll send a tight end in motion. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
Jack Tapper.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those
In trouble, and down he goes. Donovan is a rocket. In there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. It is third and long.
Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
They'll begin here on the ground. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Let's go. Ready, go. Ready.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down, taking this to the 34th.
First down.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down. Cowboys.
Set, hut. Ready, set.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
Handoff here, up the middle, and we'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down. We are through 1. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Black one. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground, and he'll get about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yellow, set. 10 black, blue striker. Ready.
That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
At the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Ultra. Go ultra. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once again. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Ogunze. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
19 yards.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive line.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
19.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's a run. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Great. That is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun, out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Holding offense.
Oh, as costly as they come. Holding call wipes away what would have been a long touchdown.
Here's Green Jack. 33, yellow. White. Red, yellow. Called red. Red, cycle. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down to keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick six.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick six.
Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 40, ready.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And despite a nice juke, they're going to get a yard to show for it. 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10. 49-yard line.
Smash. Ready.
Forced out wide. Open man downfield is Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Ready. 10 cycles. Black 40. Set. Go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Bates round for the extra point. He gets it to go. Cowboys are back within one score. It is an 8-point game.
Cowboys 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Chiefs offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10.
Ready up. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That's taken at about the 14, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start out first down and 10.
Green Jack. Come on, set. Blue 32, 6, Mega. Blue striker. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. 52 blue. Red, yellow.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Here's Bryce Behringer now as he's on to punt for the second time. This first half of play. Okay, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Here we go. We go blitz 45. Right. Steal. Check steal. Check.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Plus to his right. And he let him a bit too much. And pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. To a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
The result of the play is a turnover on down.
You're not.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cook.
Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Tag. 19, Charger, 19.
Now give up the middle, and he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly, and here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Bring it. Come on, set. Hey.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is up and through. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Yellow. Here we go. Cut.
He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but it's not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Bates for the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Check. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
19.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Donovan Izaraku in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go. You're ready.
Now give on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Cowboy first down.
Yeah, set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Down. Set.
Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Blue, 32. Fight, 60.
There's a handoff out of the gun. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Cowboys.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Set.
They go with the draw play here on 2nd down. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play.
And he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score. Chiefs 28. Cowboys 26.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6, and he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
to say, this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
This brought him out past the 20. Oh, looked like he lived a scene for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Ready, set.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
45, White, ready.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Black shot.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Now a deep ball from Mitchell. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Cycle.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Okay, ready? Set. Hut.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll look to set up the screen here. And the Cowboys are going to have it first and goal. Tackle made at the 10-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
touchdown, Dallas. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Cowboys will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Chiefs offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Hey! Touchdown!
The ball comes out, and the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position.
Here we go. 50, green. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Down. Shot. 17. Black shot. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
White.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Tiger. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up the throw. That's over the middle, taken in by Gunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's
Here we
good
go.
for Kansas City Chiefs.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Cowboys
We hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Cougar 19.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Go!
Back to the air one more time. That's complete. It's Odunze. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Come on, come on. Set.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here, this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down.
Black, 95.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Red, come on, set. Right, white, blue, 32. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow, red, cycle. 6, leather. Flight blue. Smash, red.
From the 50, it's set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
First and 10.
Set, go!
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
Ready. Yellow, 22, check 2. Hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Check, hut. 45, 1, 10.
They'll look to throw. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Set. Drill green. 50, green. Okay, go steal. Ready.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs' offense ready to come back out for this next possession.
Ready.
A run on first down. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
On the go.
City Chiefs. First down.
Here we go.
First
Here we
and
go.
10 at the 50-yard
Grab your
line.
line. Let's go.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Check, Panther.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
First down at the 38-yard line.
Go right side, caught by Oldman2day. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Ready up.
Now on second and long.
Down.
Motion man is Rice.
The Eagles.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, and the pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
good. And that may have just written a finish to this one.
And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you've got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. But he can't come through, and this one stays a three-point game.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready.
To the ground, the first down run. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Brings up second and
8. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready, set.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. They're going to work this down inside the 45. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here's first and 10.
Ten black.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Second and a yard.
52 Blues. Hut.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.